At the time, there was no approved therapy for my child's condition, so we found out about some research that was going on at UVA and that there was an opportunity for her to enroll in a clinical study. We met with the investigator and the clinical research coordinator a few times before we enrolled to go over the consent form and everything that was going to be done in the trial. And throughout the trial, they were wonderful to us and our family.
As a provider, healthcare provider, our goal is to provide evidence-based medicine, and clinical research and clinical trials provides the evidence that we seek. And so identifying what works and what doesn't work, and then ultimately what works better and what works best so that we can help to move our fields forward and provide good care to patients so that they can have better outcomes.
Patients that are invited to participate in research should have clarity that 1 is a voluntary participation, 2 is confidential, 3 that they can withdraw at any time of the research project, and 4 that it would not impact their care at UVA regarding the standard medical care.
A phase 1 clinical trial is usually representative of many years, if not a decade, of work being done before that drug even gets to the patient. And I think that that's the difference, is that it's not like we're just picking some new chemical out of a vial and saying, let's just see what happens. A lot of work goes into that.
We need to have a diverse sample within any of our clinical trials so that we can better understand where are the treatments that may work or not work for particular groups. It's important for people to understand that having a diverse sample, being that it could be within gender, race, ethnicity, culture, geographical location, it really helps us to really be informed of the different types of interventions that we can provide for others.
Even though the treatment may or may not have helped her, we would be able to get information from the trial that would help researchers and scientists go on to study and hopefully develop a treatment for her condition or other children who are going through the same thing.
If you have additional questions about the clinical research by UVA, you can go to uvahealth.com and find out about the clinical trials that our health system is participating.